Welcome to the Jagman podcast. It is April 9th. I got my man Freddie H on the line. Freddie, what's going on?
A little bit of rain back in our country, so
Oh,
I
yeah?
stopped podcasting.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of it's sunny here, but it's nice and cold. Very cold. So, we are almost at the playoff season for NBA. However, we are definitely on the NBA or sorry, playoff season for the NHL, correct?
That's right.
Okay,
Last night to finalize it all.
Okay, so let's go over the Eastern Conference matchups.
Sure.
Start off with the Washington Capitals. I was about to say Wizards, but oh crap. So what do we have in terms of the Washington Capitals? Who are they facing?
Washington is playing Boston at this point.
Oh,
And I think it's set because Boston's played their 82 games.
really?
I think Washington will win that. It'll take them 6 or 7 games to do it.
Boston's a kind of scary team if you look at it. They could be.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's just.
Go ahead.
It's just the thing with Boston is they're kind of a wild card, don't you think?
Yeah, they just barely made it in there. Put it that way.
Yeah, for sure. So top scorers for Washington, obviously Ovechkin, and then Boston, you got Brad Marchand, right?
Yeah, that's no contest.
No, eh?
No, I just think it's going to be a tough series, but I think Washington will win that one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go with the Pittsburgh Penguins facing.
Okay, that's the third matchup.
Yeah, facing Columbus.
No,
Is it?
I don't think so. Let me see. It'll be Washington is first in the East.
Yeah.
Montreal is second because they do it differently in the NHL. So Montreal is second. We're playing number 7 New York Rangers.
Okay, so they're playing the Rangers then, eh? What do you think about that matchup?
I think that could be an upset. I think maybe it's so close, but I got a feeling the Rangers could eke that one out
Oh, wow.
for some reason. Montreal it's all in Price, and he hasn't been that great.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have that much faith in Montreal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that may be an upset.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it's the next is Pittsburgh and Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Toronto can beat Crosby's team.
No. But it's kind of a good experience for the young guys in Toronto, right?
Yeah, they'll be giving her, but I don't think they have the horses to go 7 games.
No.
They'll probably win a game or 2.
Hey, do you think John Tavares is going to join Toronto in the offseason?
I don't know. You never know about them things. They can write about it, but until it happens, I don't know.
I say yeah, just because of the fact that it's all about the power of the dollar, right?
Yeah.
If Toronto can pay Mike Babcock $50 million for a coach, then yeah, I think they're gonna pay Tavares a nice change right there. Who's the other matchup?
That's Columbus and Ottawa.
Oh man.
They're more or less dead even in wins.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Columbus. I'm looking at the games played. Columbus is 5 games more wins. I would think that the Columbus would win that one.
Yeah, plus I like John Tortorella in the fact that he's a good offensive coach.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing, right?
Except he's a hothead.
Yeah. Oh man,
He's funny.
Oh, he's hilarious. I love his post conferences.
Yeah.
What about the West?
The West, the number 8 team isn't in yet.
Really?
And at this point, it's Nashville.
Okay. So let's just stick. Let's just pretend it's Nashville.
Okay.
Nashville versus Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Who you got
No
there?
contest. Chicago. That's not going to be much to choose there.
Exactly. What about what is it? Calgary versus Minnesota?
No, it'll be right now. It's Anaheim versus St. Louis. No, it's Calgary. Sorry, Anaheim versus Calgary.
Okay. Who you got there?
You can't. Calgary can't be trusted.
Yeah, exactly.
They could win. I'm going to say they upset Anaheim.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a feeling.
Just because Anaheim's got all that experience on them.
Yeah, but hey, that don't mean anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't think they have. Their good guys are old.
Yeah.
They've been there a long, long time. Calgary's kind of younger.
Yeah, true. And
that's just my feeling. Maybe it could be way off base.
You got those young legs, right? And so once you got those young legs, it's just that's fast.
Yeah.
That's really fast. What about the other matchup?
And then there's Minnesota versus St. Louis. Toss up.
Yeah, I think the same.
The St. Louis has trouble winning series, and that's same as Nashville. They might win one series, and that's about it.
Yeah, true.
I don't know why they do that, but toss up. I wouldn't want to guess there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the one from the West, your Oilers and they're really close too.
Oh my God, they're pouring it on to San Jose. See that last game with the Lucic got a hat trick in that game.
Yeah,
that was last week. It's just man. I'm excited to see
the Oilers. I think will win that because they've got home advantage.
Yeah, they'll win that one, but depends on who they face next, right? If they face Chicago, ooh.
Well, I don't know. They're not that bad this year.
No, and the funny thing is,
the Oilers,
they fare well against Chicago.
Yeah, they're. I think they're going to be the Cinderella. I think they're going to win a couple series.
Exactly, and the funny thing is, like, Hall for Larson, everybody was ragging on Chiarelli and whatnot. Peter Chiarelli, the GM, right? But Chiarelli has a strategic mind here. Notice that 2 years ago you had Oilers were just so small and whatnot, and they were just all about finesse. But now, ever since Chiarelli came into town, you got all these big bodies. You got Cassian, you got Patrick Maroon, you got Lucic. And that's what wins playoff games is big bodies that are fast, that hit a body check. Lots. And
they're playing good.
Oh, they're playing fantastic. So let's move over to the NBA because we're not done we're not done the NBA, right? Like the regular season?
No. We'll get at it. We got a few games to go. Probably 2 games most everybody has left.
Okay, so before we get into the playoff race, I want to talk about LeVar Ball.
Okay.
Did you hear what he said a couple of days ago?
No, I have. I don't really pay that much attention to it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
What did he say?
Okay, so this is just the stupidest thing in the world. This guy is just, he should be banned from a microphone, okay? His son, Lonzo Ball, played on UCLA, right?
Oh, God, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and so they lost, and what did LeVar Ball do? He goes, they lost because there was 3 white guys on the team, and the white guys are not as fast as the black guys. So therefore, they lost because of that. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You're gonna play the race card on this thing? This guy's such an idiot.
Yeah.
Like honestly, dude. Like okay, and then one of the commentators said, I guess Larry Bird doesn't have anything to do with being fast or winning championships, eh? Or what about Jason Williams? If you ever get a chance, Google Jason Williams on Miami Heat. Oh my God, that guy was fast. He had the move, and he's white. So give me a break. Don't play the race card, like thinking, yeah, they're not black. They can't move as fast. That's a complete crock.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that.
This guy's an idiot. It's just like wow. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about the guy. Right? This is the same guy that
No.
said that he could beat Michael Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
You know, there's a lot of BS.
when they Googled him, he averaged 2 points a game. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a guy. Okay, so um, it's looking like the first round is going to be Harden versus Westbrook. That's OKC versus the Houston Rockets.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, looks like it.
So,
That's gonna be interesting series.
oh yeah, two MVP candidates going at it.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
yes. I hope they don't pick a winner till after that.
Oh yeah, but I don't know when it gets announced actually.
I don't know.
Uh,
Right now, it's still my book. Westbrook has got the inside road.
yeah, exactly. Hey, what happened to your San Antonio Spurs the other night? I think it was last night.
They've been screwing around.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you. I don't know if I checked. They're not arresting anybody last night.
I
They did play too many people. Who beat him? Lakers beat him, right? I
no
think.
Clippers.
No, that was last night. But they lost to the Lakers a few days
Oh
ago,
my
too,
God, I wanted the Lakers to
So-
lose. I wanted to solidify a good draft pick, but then all of a sudden I look at the freaking score,
Yeah.
and I throw my book up in the air. I'm like, son of a, what the hell is this?
They
I was
didn't
like,
play anybody.
oh my God, man, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so I don't know what happened with the Lakers thing, but is it true that they have their most problems with the Clippers?
This year, yeah.
And then remember, I think it was 2 years ago, was it, or last year? I think it was 2 years. The Clippers,
Last year they beat him, I think.
was it last year?
I think it was last year.
But 2 years ago, the Clippers beat them in a 7-game playoff series.
Did the I thought that was last year.
Oh, was it last year?
Then the Clippers played who? And then they lost.
I can't remember.
Whoever they played after that, they lost.
Yeah. But regardless, they lost to the Clippers. I don't know what it is, but they always have problems against the Clippers.
This year. Yeah, maybe before, but I'm not too darn worried about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did. All I know is that Kawhi Leonard played okay. Aldridge, not he was regular.
Yeah.
But Tony Parker was dick.
Yeah.
Ginobili's dick. They should throw them away. Them guys. They're too old.
Yeah, no, it's just it's gonna
You're
be
not
tough.
gonna win. You're not gonna win in one guy. When everybody's moving the ball around.
Yeah.
But it's not happening. It's happening some games, and other games it's not.
Yeah.
And I don't think they can sustain
So
the whole team effort.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So did you hear about Lillard's game last night?
Whose game?
Damian Lillard, Portland Trailblazers.
No, I never.
He dropped 59 on the Utah Jazz. 59,
Really?
59 points. That's pretty amazing. So, by the looks of it, if they keep the 8th spot, they're going to face Kevin Durant slash Steph Curry in the playoffs. That's not a matchup.
Well, yeah. Let's see it. Let's see. This, as of today, Portland's still a couple of games out.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 games to go, and they have to pretty well win them if they want to make the last spot. And they play San Antonio, and well, they're going to win the last game. They play New Orleans too. So they're probably going to make it. And then on the other hand, Denver plays OKC and they play Dallas.
Uh-oh.
So those 2 teams could make 8.
Yeah. So you never know, right?
No.
So
all the Portland looks like they mean it.
yeah, as of right now,
they
they are, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got 2 above Denver Nuggets. Okay, so before we get into the actual standings itself, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? Friday night they lost to the Atlanta Hawks, and then they play Atlanta in Atlanta today. They lost. They were up 7, and then they were down 20 in the 4th.
Today?
No, this is on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So then all of a sudden, LeBron James could have sat on the bench, but he went away and sat on the baseline, like on the ground.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I get that he's frustrated, but as your leader, why would you sit away from your team?
I don't know. He's got funny ideas.
Yeah.
He's still strictly for LeBron anyway.
Yeah. But it's stupid, the fact that like he has these diva-like tendencies. It's true. It's just like, okay, like I get the fact that he is like one of the best players.
Yeah.
Right? I get that.
For sure.
But it's just the fact that he does these stupid little things like calling a player out or something like that, blah blah blah. And then if he does that, then he apologizes for it after, right?
Uh-huh.
But if Kobe or Jordan did that, they wouldn't apologize, right? Their way of thinking is, if I call a player out, that's on him. He has to make himself tougher. Why would I apologize?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
So, do you buy this notion that the Cleveland Cavaliers are just coasting right now?
I think they're trying pretty hard. They're just not clicking.
So, in the first round, what is the first round here? Oh man, that's a 3-way battle for the 8th spot. As of right now, as of today, like 10:51 a.m., it's Chicago Bulls as the 8th spot.
Yeah.
So Chicago, believe it or not, they beat Cleveland in every matchup this season.
I don't know. That's really weird.
I don't know. I don't get it. So if it was down to the first round, let's just say the first round started tomorrow, right? And Dwayne Wade is like, he said he will be back for the first round. First round, who do you have, Cleveland or Chicago?
Cleveland. Well, I think that it's going to be Cleveland. I can't see Chicago just because they beat him during the year. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's Cleveland. Cleveland has to rally around
LeBron,
and if he's pissing everybody off, they won't do it. They'll be playing man for like Westbrook and them guys.
Exactly.
Just for me.
So,
I think Cleveland will win. Whoever.
That'll be an interesting matchup for sure.
Well, yeah, we'll probably go a few games.
Oh, guaranteed. That's what I want, right? Because LeBron James has had it easy for the last 6 years in the Eastern Conference,
Yeah,
right? He always coasts to the finals every single time, right?
yeah,
But I think this year is the toughest year in the East.
probably. The East is pretty good.
Yeah. So if Toronto wins tonight, they're saying that the Washington Wizards are a lock for the fourth spot. So
Right now, they're not in the fourth. Right now, Washington is fourth.
so if the playoffs started today, they'd face the Atlanta Hawks. Who do you got on that one?
Who's going to play Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah, no, it's Washington versus Atlanta.
Oh yeah, right. That's Washington. I think I can't see Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't know with Atlanta. It's just kind
I
of
think Washington is still going to end up fourth.
Washington's.
Their last games in Detroit.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
They'll be all right.
So, Boston played Cleveland earlier this week, and everybody was talking about, oh, it's for the number one seed and blah blah blah, and it's in Boston, and they wet their pants that night.
Yes.
So I think they lost by like 20, 25.
They lost pretty badly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. So if the playoffs started today, they would face the Indiana Pacers. We're gonna get to the Indiana Pacers and Mr. Lance Stevenson in a bit, or right after this. We shall. But who do you see coming out of that? Boston. Yeah, they got a good coach.
I think all around they're a better team.
Yeah. Okay, so earlier this week, Toronto Raptors were facing the Indiana Pacers. And it was 3.3 seconds left. Paul George got the rebound. He passed it over to Lance Stevenson. Lance Stevenson, with 3.3 seconds left, and they were up by 20 points. He went for a layup on the other end. And
I know. I was watching the game.
Yeah, PJ Tucker and DeMar DeRozan were they're furious.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just I was stunned. I didn't know what to In my mind, not only did Lance Stevenson do something wrong, which he apologized for after, but Paul George did as well. With 3.3 seconds, why would you pass it to a player when you're up by 20 points?
I don't know.
I thought that was.
I have no idea.
I thought that was pretty stupid, but I don't think. Because I know that happened, but Lance Stevenson the next day found footage of the Toronto Raptors back in the day doing the exact same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who the heck was playing? I'm not sure it wasn't that game. I know. I believe it was Toronto. They were playing it. It was against Indiana. But regardless, they called a timeout, with no time left.
Yeah.
Remember you and I have talked about Toronto did.
Oh yeah.
I went, what is the point of that?
You know what it is?
I forgot to mark it down.
You know what it is? I'm not a big fan of Dwayne Casey.
Well, the only big fans of his are the two announcers. Crazy Jack and Matty D from Pickering.
God.
Jesus.
Oh God, those guys. What the hell? Honestly, if I was to watch a Raptors game, I do, especially in the playoffs, I'd actually turn the volume down.
I turned it off. I put the mute on. I can't handle it. Can't handle them guys.
You know what it is? I just those guys gotta get proper announcers. I would love it if Jeff Van Gundy or Mark Jackson called that team.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They don't act like idiots like these guys do.
God.
Stupid.
They should get that Matty D and let somebody else do. Jack is just a kind of a commentator with him, but he's crazy.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
It's annoying.
man, shut it off. Oh my God! I go, this is men's basketball, adult stuff, not fifth grade.
Okay, so speaking of the Raptors, they'll be facing the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're going to have a tough time against them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, everybody's saying it. You don't want to face the Bucks in the playoffs. But you never know.
Yeah.
The Toronto Raptors have gotten tough. They've gotten really tough. But
That's okay.
yeah, no, that's gonna be quite the matchup. I don't know. I think this is gonna go 6 or 7 games.
If I was the coach of a team playing Toronto Raptors,
Yeah.
I would get my best defender
Yeah.
and glue him on to DeRozan. I wouldn't do nothing. I don't care if he scores 0 points.
Uh-huh.
And you could hold the teams that flush games where teams held them down, and the rest of the guys isn't enough to pack them.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's like Kawhi Leonard. You hold him down, San Antonio's in trouble.
Oh, for sure.
It's the same difference.
That's why like teams like San Antonio, they need to have a lot more depth, because now you actually found a weakness in Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. They're too slow.
Yeah. And then Patty Mills isn't consistent.
Oh,
It's
man.
just Green isn't consistent.
Danny Green is the most inconsistent player I've seen.
Oh,
Like, he was absolutely phenomenal in 2000, I think it was 14. But in 2015, the guy couldn't hit a brick.
well, I know. I've seen him games where he's fairly okay, but most of the time, forget it.
Oh, I know. It was pathetic. Like, it's just, I don't get it. Let's move over to the West. Kevin Durant is back.
Yeah,
Given the fact that he only scored, what, like 16 points last night?
16.
Was it?
Yeah.
16?
Points.
So,
16, yeah.
I thought they were going to do some minutes restrictions on him, but he ended up playing 30 minutes last night.
Well, they sat out Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Curry
yeah.
didn't play
yeah. Oh,
with
okay,
his knee
yeah.
contusion or something, right?
Yeah. Well, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Before last night's game, the Warriors were on a tear, right? I think it was like 10-0.
They're 10-0. They had 10 wins in a row now.
So obviously their chemistry was amazing, but
Yeah.
by adding Kevin Durant, what needs to change to keep that consistency?
Well, I don't know. They added Durant and Curry didn't play, so maybe that kind of kept the chemistry the same. We'll have to see when Curry gets back.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Because Durant is one of their better defenders.
Oh, he's amazing
what
on
you want.
defense.
He's really, really surprised me. I know he's a great scorer, but he played excellent defense. I've seen him hurrying his butt back and blocking some shots like LeBron usually does.
Well, you know why? He's got
like
those
from
long
behind.
arms.
Yeah, he's almost 7 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the Warriors are going to be tough again. I don't care. Whoever's going to beat them has to be 110% on
Well, you know what?
for 7 games.
Jeff Van Gundy said it the best. He goes, "You may beat the Warriors in 1 game, or 2 games, but you will never beat them 4 games in 14 days. Not one
No.
bit."
I think that's absolutely true.
To me, I think this is a lock. After I've seen them in the last 10 games, I think it's a lock. However,
Yeah.
it's just...
They've been playing really well.
Yeah, exactly. What about Memphis versus San Antonio?
San Antonio, I got a question mark anymore by them.
You do have a
I'll tell you
question
right
mark?
now. Big question mark.
Really?
I don't think... They've had trouble against Memphis this year, too.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yeah. But it's playoffs, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
you never know, right? Um,
I just don't like. I didn't like their age when Duncan was still around. They managed to win a couple of titles, so
oh yeah, for sure.
they don't have a Duncan anymore, though.
No, well, yeah, that's true. Like LaMarcus Aldridge is just LaMarcus Aldridge, right? But like
Yes, yes,
at the end of the day, he's not an like a
no,
superstar. Like
no.
Tim Duncan was a superstar,
You're darn right.
but LaMarcus Aldridge is just like you're getting paid $20 million a season. You better be able to produce, right? I'm
Yeah.
talking like all the little things, right? Like Duncan was amazing on the pick and roll.
Oh Jesus,
It's just
he was a guy to go to,
oh, for sure. Like
right?
it was just something to watch because at the end of the day, it's just you had so much so much on San Antonio, and you can back it up because you had Duncan on the team.
Yeah,
So it just
yeah. He surprised me many times.
oh, for sure, yeah. Um, Houston Rockets versus OKC. I know we talked about this a little bit, but who do you got coming out of that one?
That's going to be very interesting. For Houston Rockets, player for player, got a better team,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
but it's going to be close. The thing about Houston Rockets is Harden doesn't do that great in the playoffs.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't step it up for some reason. Or they check him. I don't know. He hasn't done that great in the playoffs.
So here's the thing with my take on this. It's shooting versus in the paint shooting. Because you got guys like Enes Kanter, Taj Gibson, and
Yeah,
Steven Adams. They're all going to be in the paint. And that's going to be tough for Harden to get into. Because he loves to drive to the paint, right?
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. But it's still those three guys aren't finesse. They're just brutes.
Oh yeah, totally. But
You know.
if you take a look at the other side of the glass, you have Ryan Anderson is what is he like 6'10", 6'11"?
Something like that, I guess.
He's a stretch forward, right? So when your man Ryan Anderson is supposed to be like everybody thinks oh tall guys got to be in the paint,
Yeah.
right? But he's going to be on the perimeter. Once he gets the ball, he's shooting, right? But then, like, it's just that forces your defense to move to the perimeter. And that's just one less body James Harden's got to worry about if he drives to the lane.
Yeah, that's true. But Harden is so is Westbrook. Westbrook drives better than Harden.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. So,
Oh, big time. He plays with ferocity.
You know, I think Harden has to make his 3-pointers. He'll do his driving too. He's
yeah.
good at, it's going to be, it's going to be close. It's going to be interesting to see them two get them on my channels here.
Yeah. What's it called? So we got the last matchup here is the Clippers versus the Jazz.
Well, the Jazz amaze me. I don't know how they win. I'll tell you right now. I look at the standings and they're sitting fifth.
Uh-huh.
The Clippers are fourth, and they got exactly the same record.
Yeah.
So so I don't like the Clippers. Period. I'll be cheering for the Jazz.
Oh yeah. Even if the Clippers played Donald Trump, I'd cheer for Donald Trump. I hate the Clippers. I absolutely cannot stand the Clippers. Like, don't get me wrong. I hate Donald Trump with a passion too, right? But this is L.A. we're talking about. This is Lakers town. This is not Clippers town. Clippers need to stop flopping. One, stop complaining. Two, and three, get the hell out of L.A. Right? So that's just the way I feel about that. No,
You make me laugh because you're like me or I'm like you because I've never liked the Clippers.
I hated
Ever.
them. I hated them. It's just like they haven't done anything wrong to me, as in like, oh, like they pissed off somebody, blah blah blah. But like, I just don't like the fact that you get Chris Paul and you've had Blake Griffin, right? Yet you talk all this junk like, oh, you're Lob City, blah blah blah, but you haven't done a damn thing, right? When's the last time Chris Paul actually made it to the Western Conference Finals? He's never done that.
Never, ever.
But yet,
And he's a good player.
exactly. Then you got Steve Ballmer, who's a billionaire, who's paying all these guys $20 million a season. Like, if you take a look at it, the Clippers are the most deepest team in the NBA. Go down to their roster; they have well-known guys, every single one of them. You have Maurice Spates, he's amazing, right? He's so underrated. You have Raymond Felton, right? He's actually pretty good, right? You have Austin Rivers. He's amazing if what's his face is out. Chris Paul. Then you have Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, JJ Redick, Jamal Crawford, who's freaking amazing. You have
That's right.
How many guys did I just list off? Like 9?
They're I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. I don't know if it's the coaching but they've never won anything anyway, ever.
I think it's Doc Rivers. You know why? Because
Wow.
Doc Rivers, the only thing on his resume was the fact that he took his team to the finals and won 1 ring. He took his team to the finals twice and won 1 ring. Why? Because you had Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce.
And they were still okay then.
Exactly. So.
And they were a little lucky to win the series, as far as I was concerned.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I didn't think they'd win.
And
I watched all the games, and I was surprised.
Exactly. So it's just the Clippers. They are a sad, sad team. Like at the beginning of the season, I told my buddy, I said, "Oh, you know what? Clippers look good on paper, man. You better watch out for the Clippers." And he laughed and he laughed. He goes, "Jag, you amaze me." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Why would you even give the Clippers any credit?" I was like, "I don't know, man. They could do something this year." They're currently not doing anything yet. So it's just, I don't know, Clippers. It's kind of like the flop. Oh, and them flopping and them complaining every single time. Whenever I turn on the TV, I always see either Blake Griffin or I see Chris Paul complaining to the referee. Then all of a sudden, Doc Rivers gets a technical for yelling at the referee.
Yeah.
That's their actual strategy. Like, screw pick and roll. Let's complain. Right?
Well, they played a good game against Spurs last night.
Oh yeah, they did.
Right?
Right?
If you don't follow them like you and I do, over the years.
Yeah.
Look at the stat sheet. They last night, their first string guys all played 30-plus minutes except Redick.
Oh wow.
And everybody scored in the double figures, all 5.
Oh wow.
Which is it's impressive. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the regular season, though, right?
I know. Yeah.
They love the regular season.
They never made it to a final yet in the West, ever.
Franchise history, never once.
Never ever made it.
So, I don't know.
They're not okay on yet. Okay, we're talking about this game. On the other hand, the Spurs,
Yeah.
their top guys played 30, 30. Tony Parker played 20.
Surprised
Why
he
did they
played
start
20.
Edmund, I wonder? He got 4 points. No, this is. I don't know if he's resting his guys. Aldridge got 18 points. Jonathan Simmons, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
He played 26 minutes. Tony Parker, 20 minutes, 2 points.
Holy crap.
Gasol made 15. Patty Mills, 3 points. Ginobili, 3 points.
Oh my
I mean, what the
God.
crap? What have they lost? They try to get in the playoffs. They're gone in the first round.
Oh, well,
Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And the Jazz, let's talk about the Jazz here for a second. The Jazz, because we're just talking about the Clippers and how much they suck. I think we both know that. The Jazz look actually really, really good because Rudy Gobert, I said this to my buddy the first year, his rookie year, and he was all skinny and whatnot. He's 7 feet tall, and I said, watch out for this guy. I can guarantee you this guy is going to be a monster on the glass.
Yeah.
And he is, right? Then you got guys like what's his face? Hayward, George Hill. What's that? Who's that guy that they got off San Antonio?
Boris Diaw?
Yeah, Boris Diaw. He's underrated. He's very underrated.
He is. He always was.
Like he's a phenomenal player. And then
you're right.
yeah, and then you got what's his face? Dante Exum. Like he's okay. Like, he's not a superstar, but he's actually pretty good.
I don't know. He doesn't play much.
No, I know. Well, he had all this hype. He had all this hype coming out of high school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
the same guy?
Yeah, same
Exum?
guy, Exum. Yeah, but I don't know. For some reason, like I wouldn't peg him as a superstar. I peg him as a potential star, right? Guy just needs some work. Like these young guys, they got to put in the work, right?
Yeah.
But
well, you thought at the beginning of the year, I had no hope for them being in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised.
So tonight's games, okay? Because this is funny. I think we're starting the fourth, and we're just talking, and I'm looking at the ticker here. It was Toronto Raptors 76 and the New York Knicks 75. There's 1 minute.
Won that game.
There's 1 minute left, or I think maybe you might be ahead.
It's over.
Oh, it's over, eh? Yeah. And they just pulled away.
Toronto won.
Yeah.
They wiped them.
Exactly. And so, what the hell is New York doing?
New York, I'll tell you what they're doing. They didn't play their first string at all, that I could see it.
Oh my!
Like nobody. Let me just check for a sec. There was. I checked a while ago. Okay, here we go. Carmelo Anthony, minutes played, etc. 0-0.
What?
Joakim, no, 0-0. Didn't play. No Joakim. No, we don't care about him. 0-0. Porzingis, 0-0.
What the hell?
Lance Thomas, 0-0.
No,
Derrick Rose, 0-0.
Oh my God.
They didn't play. The first string didn't play. Okay?
I knew Derrick Rose never played because he's got that meniscus injury, but what the hell is Carmelo not playing for?
His starters were Justin Holiday, played 39 minutes, got 10 points. Ron Baker, 37 minutes, he got 9 points. Courtney Lee, 14 points, played 32 minutes. Guillermo Hernan Gomez, played 30, he got 21 24 points.
Oh my God.
Maurice Nadur.
I've never heard of
25
these
minutes.
guys.
I'm not looking at them. Who in the hell are these guys? Those 5 that I mentioned, their starters didn't play one second. I don't know what the what's all
Hey,
about.
I think they rested them. For what though?
For what?
They're not even making the
Till next
playoffs.
year? Till next year? Good plan. I hope Phil Jackson didn't dream that one up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I looked a while ago. You know, for the first 3 quarters, they were in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
They were in the game. And they lost by maybe 20, something like that.
Is this Carmelo?
Well, no, not 20, 13.
Does Carmelo Anthony stay in New York?
Oh my God, that whole first string should leave.
You know, it's amazing.
You know what is the problem of not playing these guys? I mean, they're going to try to beat Toronto. They're not going to just go out there and la-di-da.
Oh my God.
No, I looked a while ago. You know, usually when I'm talking to you, I'm zipping through the stuff.
Yeah.
So I come across this a while ago before I called you. Oh my God. 0-0-0.
I can't
and
believe
they were in the game. It was 57-59 or something at the half, and they were in the game.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe Carmelo Anthony didn't play.
None of them guys.
I don't think I'm pretty sure he's not injured.
They'll tell you if they're injured.
Oh my God. And Porzingis too.
All
He's
zero.
a young guy.
Wow. It's stupidity.
That is
It's really
phenomenal.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Wow. Like half the guy, like me and you could have played on the New York
my
Knicks
God.
team.
It just doesn't make sense.
Wow. Cleveland versus Atlanta today.
Who knows? I don't think I picked those guys right once. Every time I say Cleveland, Atlanta wins. No, I'm telling you. I kid you not. Then they have.
Yeah. Oh, man. See, that's why I don't bet. every time I bet.
Atlanta goes to Cleveland and beats it quite handily.
Yeah.
Now they're playing today in Atlanta. Now you would say, oh boy, they're gonna win, but now Cleveland can come back and wipe them in Atlanta. Who knows?
Yeah, but you know the
I
one
hope they
thing is
don't.
when Atlanta beat them on Friday, they didn't have Paul Millsap or Dennis Schroeder.
But they still won.
Yeah, they still won. It's amazing. So what happens today?
I don't know. They'll have them all back and they'll lose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
OKC in Denver.
Denver's another bunch of dudes that I've hardly guessed right against them.
Yeah, no.
Remember last week when we talked?
Yeah.
I think I was 50-50 in my guesses.
Yeah.
I usually pick by standings and how they've been playing in the last few games, and I was wrong on half of them.
Hey, did Westbrook beat Oscar Robertson in the triple-double race?
I think he did.
Oh, did he?
I think he did, because there was a heading here. Let me just have a look. I think
I totally forgot about
it says
that.
something about he got a triple double, but they lost the game.
Uh-huh.
And that's another thing I don't see why West guys like Westbrook have to yap, because they say he was disappointed in. Oh, here we go. Russell Westbrook let down by teammates despite making history.
Oh.
I read that a while ago.
Oh, so he did do it, did
he? Russell Westbrook's teammates let him down Friday night.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he didn't make it. Westbrook missed out would have been
Oh, so it was true.
triple-double this season because of Wolf was shooting by the Thunder. So he couldn't have had enough assists.
I think he was shy of one assist, right?
2 assists. 2.
2 assists. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he blames his guys because they missed the shot.
So he might do
He
it
shouldn't
tonight.
do that. Well, he might do it tonight. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't read that. I'm just looking at it now. Yeah. He didn't make it.
Oh, wow. So,
But, he shouldn't say anything.
you know what? A lot of these guys, when something doesn't go wrong, they blame another person, but except for themselves every time.
That's like the president of the United States.
Oh God. That guy's you heard about that Obama thing? Whatever. He's like, oh yeah, Obama. If he creates a war in Syria, then all of a sudden that's a bad thing. But hey, guess what? You douche. You're doing the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then, okay, Lowry's back.
Oh yeah, I
playing
heard.
in Toronto.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of him here the other day in a game, crying to the referee and oh my God.
Oh God.
And that the jury says we're definitely going to sign him back. So we'll see what happens.
So sorry. Say that last part again.
The jury, Matthew, whatever his name is, said they're going to re-sign.
Oh my God. Are you
Lowry.
kidding me?
Yep. I read that too the other day. He's going to be re-signed.
For a max contract.
Yeah.
You still have to sign PJ Tucker and Serge Ibaka. So where the hell is Toronto getting all this money from?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I thought there's a cap limit.
Yeah. Well, I think it rose to like 111 next year.
Well,
something like that, but still. Oh my God.
They don't need Carroll.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, no, with Carroll, it's he has his I don't know. With Carroll, he's too inconsistent for me.
Yeah, me too.
It's just
me too. Those young guys, I'm pretty impressed with all of them.
Oh yeah. I like Norman Powell. He's actually really good.
Yes.
He's actually really, really good.
And that Turtle guy, I don't like him too much anymore.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we got Houston versus the Sacramento Kings, and the next Steph Curry, Buddy Hield. Who you got there?
I'm not answering those. If I guess wrong, and these I'll be able to sleep.
That's Buddy Hield, man.
Buddy Hield, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I get it. He's gonna be a good player, but no, it's Steph Curry. Come on, man. That's the dumbest thing I heard all day.
There's only one Steph Curry.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even though we mock Sacramento Kings, they got the best out of that deal.
Well, yeah, I think so too.
You know why? Because
I really, really do.
Big Boogie Cousins is not going to stay in New Orleans.
No.
Not one chance. I don't know where he's going to go, but he's not staying there. It'd be amazing.
He's looking to win.
Oh yeah, it'd be amazing if he ended up in Washington with his buddy John Wall.
Never know.
Because this is the East. The East sucks compared to the West. The West is so damn hard.
Yeah.
But no, and then we're not going to talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Lakers, okay?
No, I thought Minnesota plays good once in a while. The Lakers have been winning.
I don't know why. I wanted a good draft pick, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, I gotta win. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry. Say that part again. I had to open my eyes and then like scratch my eyes a little bit. I'm just like, what the hell? The Lakers won. The Lakers beat the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
Then they beat. I can't remember who else they beat in the last.
They beat the Sacramento.
Oh, the Buddy Hield guy. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, they beat Buddy Hield. It's 70 points he got, and he lost.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns versus Dallas Mavericks.
I don't think any of them are in the playoffs anymore,
No.
right?
Yeah, so what
No.
do they actually think?
I don't know.
I think Phoenix is
Here.
doing an ultimate tank. It's just they got nothing. Like honestly, they just Lakers are clearly not tanking because they've won their last 3 games. They were second worst, and all of a sudden now you're third worst because you're not going out like that. I like Julius Randle's comment. He said, "We don't believe in tanking. If you tank, it'll come back to haunt you because we're all about winning. We'll never lose, right?" And you got to respect that because all these players are in it to win it. They're not in it to lose it.
No, that's right.
Right? So like you got to respect that in a way that LA Lakers have that kind of pride because look at their history, right? They won so many championships, and why would they tank now? Why would they purposely lose? I get it, to get the best player, but you know,
They still won't purposely lose to do that.
exactly.
Unless you're San Antonio.
Oh yeah, no, we'll see.
Probably should he'd be like the New York coach, sit his whole first string out.
Yeah, but and then
God.
oh man, it's just kind of like then you got the Knicks, right? Guys like the Knicks, it's just I don't know what the hell those guys are doing because you have a superstar in Carmelo Anthony and you have Porzingis. Then you had Derrick Rose, right? You thought you'd be doing well, but holy shit. Let go of the actual triangle, Phil Jackson.
Yeah, well, I don't see anybody playing that for the last several years.
Exactly.
Probably 20.
Oh, yeah. The last time it worked was with Shaq.
Yeah, that's right.
Or not Shaq, Pau Gasol.
Yeah, if it doesn't work with him, who's going to work with?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Last game, Detroit versus Memphis.
It's in Detroit?
No, it's in Memphis.
Oh, that should be the Grizzlies win that.
Yeah, that's what I say too. But
I would say.
But like I said, I'm not a betting man.
The Grizzlies are in the playoffs, so I don't know. Don't matter.
Yeah, you never know. They could rest their stars too, right?
Yeah, that's the whole thing now. They're in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
They're in the playoffs. They got 7th cinched.
Yeah, for sure. Oh well.
So they're gonna play San Antonio no matter what. Which they do not too bad against.
Oh yeah, Memphis is a pretty. I like that team. It's just their shooting kind of sucks.
So does San Antonio at times. I don't know. They win 60 games every year.
Yeah, Danny Green there, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Inconsistency. So yeah. But Freddie H, thanks for coming on the show today, and we'll talk next time. And hopefully,
next time it'll be everything will be really definite.
Oh yeah, for sure, and we'll have some games in the NHL underway.
Yep.
First round.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Jag.
I'll see you next week, eh?
Okay, very good.
Take care.
Bye.
The Jag Bang Podcast, April 9th.
Okay.